Hello and welcome back to Lufia 5 for the Savior. When we last left off, I was going to explore a little bit of the world before we jump on the ship and go to the second continent, because the game kind of implied perhaps we're not coming back to this continent. I went to the mountain area, went all the way through the dungeon again, right up till when we fought the spider boss. And there was a chest there, but it was just armor. It wasn't anything of any interest. I came back here to this dungeon, which is the one before that that mountain dungeon, and I found an area where I can see some chests. There's a green chest, which I think I'd mentioned. I'd never seen a green chest before, and so it got me kind of thinking, how am I supposed to get to those? And I'm not 100% sure, but I knew I had to be something in this room. And I kept trying to get the horse to come over here and step on that button. And eventually I was able to get this horse to come over and step on that button. But it didn't do anything. I went through this teleporter. It doesn't take me anywhere I need to go. It just takes you to a switch. I can show you here. It just takes you to a switch, which I'd already hit. That just raises and lowers the spikes. So, nothing there. Let me get the mouse cursor off the screen here. There we go. So I knew, and I still, not 100% sure, but I thought I'd jump in. I went down here, and I got thinking, there's something in the corner, in the bottom right corner, that I can't quite see. Well, look at that. You know what I mean? So I found this, and I thought, okay, that's a good spot to call it. So I came back, we're gonna check this out. We're gonna see. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I think that might just be an extra stepping spot that the developer put in, didn't take out by mistake. But there's a bombable wall. There's a teleporter. So let's check it out. This has gotta lead to those chests. And look at that. It sure does. And it turns out that's not a switch. That is a teleporting spot. Let's fight this horse real quick. I'm way overpowered for this area, so the battles have been nothing. And there we have it. Our first dragon egg. And what's in the blue chest here? Which turned from blue to red when I stepped closer to it. Okay. What is this? A miracle. Okay. Alright. So we got three chests that I missed. But they are missed no longer. We have secured them. Wrong button. We have secured them. And let's get out of here. So that was the cave. I made it all the way to the end of that cave, by the way. You can't get back in the castle. There are spikes that have been raised. Now, I can't remember which town had the dragon teleporter in, but I know it was one of the first two towns. You got some levels. Very nice. Let's just zoom through this. I believe the teleporter to the dragon is in the second town. But we're here. Let's just check the first town real quick. And see, I knew the teleporter was somewhere off to the left side of the right side of the screen. Pretty sure it was in the second. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So it's got to be in the second town. While I'm here, let's quickly take a look at the arena. See if there's anything going on over here. I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Okay, so we'll head over to that second town. Memory serves, it's just straight up. Maybe not. Maybe it's up on the left side here. Yep, and straight up. It's gotta be this town that had the teleporter. Now, something different that I was trying desperately to figure out where to go, and I was thinking about the dragon eggs in the other Lufia games, In the other Lufia games, you have to collect all the dragon eggs in order to make a trade with the dragon. And I believe it's 8. There we go. Let's go save real quick before we move on. Our priestess is currently off on business with the mayor of Tsum. Okay. I wonder if the priestess comes back for some reason. I wasn't trusting the priestess. I kind of felt like there was something off about that character. Might be a little bit of foreshadowing. I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying, in the other Lufias, you had to collect all the eggs, and then they would scatter randomly throughout the world and repopulate treasure chests. This dragon said he'll trade. Each egg, you get something. Have you brought my precious eggs? Yes, that is one of my eggs. Return it to me at once. Yes. Excellent. You will be granted a choice of your first wish. Which interests you more? Life potions or mana potions? If each one's given me 5, I think mana potions would be better because there'd be 15 MP, there'd be 3 more heals. Yeah, let's take the mana potions. And let's immediately use them. Yep, okay, so that's 15 extra points. And the Miracle, which I assume does the same thing as in the other Lufia games. A Miracle is a full heal, full MP and HP, and it revives you. So there we go. We've collected the old dragon egg from this continent. And we will just 10x speed our way back to where we were. Fight the enemies off real quick here. Get back to our ship. You might remember 2 characters, the ship builder and the ship builder's assistant, are going with us as we continue our journey to find out more about the Sinistrals. There are currently, at this moment, it appears there are 5 Sinistrals, which would make sense because it is Lufia 5. That is a divergence from... Oh, don't want to go there. It is a divergence from the original and the sequel, where there were only 4 Sinistrals. Although that would answer the question of how the Sinistrals managed to revive, despite all 4 of them being killed in the first Battle of Doom Island, yet they somehow came back for the second Battle of Doom Island. And the lore of the first game implies, I don't want to say that it directly says, but it implies that they can't come back unless one Sinistral is still alive. Alright everyone, let's head for Ostiaka. All aboard the, let's call it Urave. You guys could have come up with some pronounceable names. Urvai? What kind of name is that? I don't suppose there's any room for me on that vessel. We die? Aye! We made it out of Relki? Of course there's room. Come quick, we're about to depart. Okay. Yellow-haired adventurer. The woman, I think it was a woman. The robed figure. Maybe I'm just assuming it's a woman. The robed character. See, my memory, I don't remember if they showed us the full spread of the character, just like the back. But anyway, the other character who's been helping us out said that a blonde-haired warrior would be our second fighter of destiny, warrior of destiny. And we just got a blonde-haired fighter, warrior, so I'm thinking this is going well. Yep. Yes, hurry up. Good to go here. Captain Lee on board. What? Captain? Ready to go here. To Ostiaka. You know, I'm probably butchering these names because I assume that they would have, the vowels are pronounced a certain way and whatnot, but probably they're easy to pronounce if you are a person that regularly reads words in a way that makes sense. I'm just trying to do it phonically, but the E at the end of the word, maybe that's a silent E, making the A long, and there are a lot of names that have many ways to pronounce that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them correctly, but my apologies. This really is a wonderful ship, Yasu. Yes, I put a lot of work into this one. You should be honored to ride in such a ship. Yeah, just because you knew you were going to be on it. Game? Yeah. So, Rudai, how did you make it out of Railk? See, maybe the E is making the A long, so maybe it's Railk, not Ralki. To be honest, it was a miracle. The dark-haired man that corrupted my guards was about to destroy me, when all of a sudden a cloaked man, so it is a man, okay. So it is a man. A cloaked man appeared and warped me just outside the castle. Sarek. Yeah, that's obviously a dude's name. Sarek. Oh, come on, I'm sure you could have just fought your way out. Nay, the energy emitting from that man was beyond any I've ever felt. Rudai, the man that you faced, might actually be a Sinistral. A Sinistral? Wait, are we talking about Gades? That reminds me. That explains. That explains how he brought such destruction to the castle. Yeah, it was Gades who destroyed the castle, but the dark-haired man, Jakes, or Jakes, we'll go with Jakes. He claimed to be a Sinistral of which the world has never seen. The Sinistral of hate. That's outrageous! However, his power is certainly nothing to scoff at. Listen, Cam, is it? One of my late ancestors once fought alongside Maxim to destroy the Sinistrals. Oh my gosh, he's an ancestor of Guy. 100%. Perhaps you've heard of the legendary swordsman, Guy? Whoa, you're a descendant of Guy? It's quite an honor. Cam's a descendant of Maxim. Then the honor is all mine. Yes, and I'm a descendant of Dakar, the one you've never heard of. Yep. Who? Come on! I apologize, but I've never heard of him. But I'm sure he was quite mighty. Anyway, I wish to travel with you to avenge my kingdom and its peoples. We gladly accept. Rudai has joined the party. Yep, blonde hair, fighter, saved. Definitely it's him. And obviously ancestor of Guy. Which Guy had a girlfriend, but they never really imply that Guy... Maybe when you see him in Lufia 1, there's a woman that takes you to go meet him. Maybe that's his daughter. But they kind of imply that the woman already has an old man that she's living with in the city. And then the old man asks her to introduce you to Guy. And you meet Guy, which Guy is like 112 or 113 years old at that point. Of course, his power was massive. He was one of the greatest warriors of legend, so he was very long-lived. I'm not going to tell you what happened with him. You have to play Lufia 1 to find out Guy's story. But it's interesting. Wrap it up, folks. We're almost to Ostiaka. I have never left Rotenia continent before. I've never left Rotenia continent before. I wonder what Ostiaka is like. We can only hope that it's unharmed by the Sinistrals. I'm sure we're in for quite an adventure. Land ho! Would you like to save? Yes, I would. If you'd like, we can empty your inventory of all key items received earlier in the game. The items that can be removed will not be used again throughout the rest of the game and will be useless going forward. Remove them. Yeah, why would you not remove them if you're never going to use them again? I didn't get to control the boat, so I'm not sure if I actually get a boat or if these two builder people are going to take it and I don't get to use it again. They imply that you don't get to go back to the old continent, so... Well, you sure took your sweet time getting off of Uravai. Who named this ship? Ha! And here I thought I was being nice by letting everyone go first. Sounds like a good excuse for being slow. Anyway, let's go meet up with Kane and Rudai. Yasu is busy getting us rooms at the inn. Another village with the same port music. What's all this? Apparently, it's some kind of performance. Huh. I suppose we deserve a break. Ah, the performing arts. Honestly, I wish I had more time to appreciate things like this. Welcome, everyone, to our special performance of the Hija Hero. The events shown in our play represent the saving of Princess Mayala of the Hija Kingdom. This is primarily a tribute to the knight who valiantly defended the Hyjin princess. Let the performance begin! The day has almost come to an end. All the creatures have all gone to hide and have drifted off to sleep. I too must take to my bedchamber and rest. But what is this? A knock at my door? Hello? Hello, Missy. Why don't we talk outside? No, stay away! Don't make this difficult! Don't make this difficult, wench. You shall not touch the princess. Leave here at once, or you'll suffer my blade. I don't think so, pal. She's coming with me. Then you shall die. Yes, we shall duel. Okay, stop. Something is wrong with his eyes. Yes, his eyes, filled with malice. Draw your blade, knight. What did I do? What's happening? Is that real blood? I blacked out, I swear. What's going on here? Be careful, everyone. Can't we just relax for once? They shall pay for interrupting such beautiful art. What a wonderful performance. So realistic. I think I actually felt something there. Aman! I am Arman, Sinistral of Chaos. I came here to see the new holders of the spiritual force, yet I can barely feel a thing. Such a pity. Ha! We can worry about Gades later. How stupid can he be? This guy came right to us. Of all of you, the one with the weakest energy waves comes forward. How pathetic. What? What are you? A simple townsperson? Get out of my sight. All right, you're going down. Kane! No! What a nuisance. How dare you? Galactic Lancer! Behold, citizens of Eastland, your heroes. Pathetic. Simply pathetic. Such power. Everyone, please, help these people to the inn. Well, that's a good way to get started on the new continent. Lily? Lily, wake up! What? What is it? I think Sarek was right. What are you talking about? Never mind. Just get back to sleep. We all need rest after that beating. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, see, Cain is not long for this journey. I don't know. He's probably going to have... Well, he might. Maybe he'll have a place in our party. I don't know. I'll just wind up dead if I stay. He's going to leave in the middle of the night. We're going to have to find him. There he goes. Cain. Cam. Please be safe. Oh, poor Cain. Amand really gave him the mental beatdown. Father, I know you're out there somewhere. And don't worry, Cam and his friends are going to save you. I had only wished that I could help them. Didn't I tell you to go back to sleep? Lily, look, I heard everything, and I understand. I don't think I'm cut out for this adventure either. But Lily, Cam needs your help. Sarek told me that I wasn't going to go to this Doom Island place either, remember? So what? Are you just planning on going back home? Well, great plan. And how are you planning to do that? With Irve? You really think you can captain a ship? Well, you can't. But I can, so let's get going. What? You're coming with me? Blue Boy, I may have only known you for a few days, but it's enough to know that you need a friend. Besides, technically, you're coming with me. Thanks, Lily. Yeah, whatever. Let's go already. Oh my gosh, not only are they leaving, but they're stealing my boat? Not cool, Cain. Not cool. I'm sure we'll meet again, Cam. That backstabbing. Some friend he is. I've looked all over town, and I can't find them anywhere. They couldn't have gotten far, right? Maybe. Strange that they left all their weapons and armor here. Thieves! What are you two doing? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Our ship has been stolen! Cam, you don't think. What in the world is so funny? Wait, where are the others? Don't you see? What? But why? It's a long story. I see. Okay, so new continent, new team. Cain, don't worry. I'll find Regus. Anyway, what's the plan now? We're down 2 people. From the results of yesterday, I'm certain just you and I can't defeat such powerful beings. Sarek instructed me to find 3 others with the spiritual force needed to defeat the Sinistrals. So, I suppose the only thing we can do is traverse Ostiaka to find those warriors. Then, let's get to it. Before Amon, or any of the others, see fit to strike us down where we are weak, when we are weak. Oh, it's you from the play yesterday. What can we do for you? I don't know what happened yesterday, but I can tell you one thing. We are going to go and find him and kill him for what he did. Understand? Actress has joined the party? What? Well, hold on a sec. I appreciate your passion, but do you have any experience fighting? You! Let me see your arm. Okay. Strong! Well, would you look at that? All the cuts and bruises seem to have just disappeared. I may not be the best fighter, but my skill in magic is unraveled on this side of Ostiaka. Alright, you look like you can hold your own. Welcome to the party, miss. Selena. Selena? Just Selena. No need for formalities. There is no way. Selena? Was that the name? Or was it Celine? Oh, this character looks... The name looks like a character from Lufia 2, who died on Doom Island. Maxim's wife. I'm Cameron. And I'm Rudia. It's a pleasure to meet you both. I need to go get my things before we leave the city. Let's make a stop at my house. It's the northernmost house in town. Alright, no problem. 3 heads are better than 2, or something along those lines. Let's get going, Cam. By the way, I am sorry. The voices are all over the place. It has been a long time since I've done this much voice work. So, my apologies for the inconsistencies. 30 gold a night for a room here. She starts at level 15. Rudai starts at level 15, so I must have been expected to be around level 15. She has Droplet. Okay, so I must have been... I did a little bit of backtracking, a little bit of, looking around. So... Well, I also found a wood shield. I believe an enemy dropped it when I was fighting them. Okay. That's good. So they unequipped all their stuff before they left. The other 2 characters, I should say. Power Brace is what I found by where you fought the spider boss. I went back to that same room and I found that there. So that kind of catches you up on all the items that you missed. And I don't think I didn't do any, like extenuous grinding or anything. So it should be about the same level, maybe 1 level up from where I was before. Performances are on hold until further notice. We greatly apologize. Okay. Let's check with a couple other townspeople. A strange orb of red light shot towards the tower east of Shiou. It was beautiful, but at the same time rather ominous. Did you know that Larania has a sister city? Okay, yeah, I did hear this. Yeah, you know what? This town is like a mirror of the other town. So yeah, okay. I get it. Selenia uses her magic for all the special effects in our shows. It's revolutionary. Cool. Selena is so cool. In almost all the plays I've seen, the girl is always helpless, but Selena puts on the best fight scenes. Many sailors from Ascasia came here, but they didn't stay long. They were spouting something about the Sinistrals returning. I suppose we all should have believed them. Yep. Okay, let's just check inside a couple of these buildings. What the heck is going on here? I didn't do it! What? Oh, right. You don't recognize me without my costume. I'm the knight from the play yesterday. Listen, I wasn't in control of my body. My mind became all cloudy, and when I snapped out of it, my fellow actor was dead. We understand. I only hope that my friends believe me as well. So he was actually running from us? He was, because now he's walking normal. That's pretty funny. Alright. I'm guessing this is her house. Although... No, that's got to be her house, yeah. Okay. Let's not go there yet. Let's check the shop. If you go into Hyja, I suggest you buy some antidote. The desert monsters are very poisonous. Good advice. It's sturdy, but it's so expensive. It's dangerous out there, so buy some gear. Okay, no, nothing. I don't want to sell the brass knuckles yet, just in case another character I get uses them. Chainmail. Plate mail. Which, okay, so let's buy 1 plate mail. 2 chainmails. Take some more defense, happily. What would she use? Like whips? Like her character model there? Her sprite, I should say. Her character model. Her sprite has a whip, so she probably uses whips. And let's buy some antidotes. And let's also sell... Let's sell 3, because I don't know. Maybe I'll get a 4th character here pretty soon. And there's 2 knuckles. There's the siesta and the brass knuckles. I'll keep the brass knuckles for now. And let's buy... I don't even know. Maybe 22, so now I have 25 antidotes. And I wasn't sure about this before, but I'm going to buy 25 of these healing items as well. Not this one, though. 10. And 10. Oh man, it'd be nice to be able to afford some high potions. Although, maybe it's not a big deal. Because I've been able to get in and out of dungeons pretty quick. I've been able to move around that with magic and stuff like that with the escape spell. Move around the world map pretty quick. Selen's equipment. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have bought her some stuff. She does use the steel whip. She could have had a dress. Or cloth, maybe. And she could have had a hairband. So I'm happy with my choice to buy her stuff. It's nice that they don't sell her whip. Or a weaker whip there. Okay. Based on what I've talked to the town people, based on what I've heard. Oh, my bad, one more. People have come from all over Iceland to see Selena perform. Just the other day, we had a couple from Lashk on UAE continent. On top of her acting skills, she's also an exemplary magician. Truly a rarity to find such a duality of talent here in Iceland. So they mentioned that the red orb went to the tower. You played for 3 hours, 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. We're really getting into this. So I'm guessing there's a tower or something over here. Oh, there's a town. Okay. Let's see how these enemies, how they go. Okay, she hits the whole entire group of enemies. In previous Lufias, the whips would hit not all enemies on the screen, but rather like one enemy group. So it's cool that she can hit everybody. What do we have here? Shio. What a quaint little town. Excuse us. Oh, travelers. Welcome to Shio. My name is Ryan. I'm afraid we're still quite small. But make yourself at home. Well, looks very nice. Why, thank you, ma'am. My family and I have built it from the ground up. So that means a lot. Anyway, if you need anything, my wife, Darla, runs a shop, and the building behind me is our guest house. A developing city. Quite interesting. Who knows? Maybe someday this may even become a kingdom. Daddy, Daddy! What is it, Shio? You named the town after your son? Ha! Yes. We hope that someday He'll take over and lead the city for us once we're older. Aw, how sweet. Daddy! What is it? Look up there. What in the world? Honey? Darla? It can't be. Is that? No. Descendant of Maxim. It's Doom Island. I am Gades, Master of Destruction, and ultimately your new master. The time has come for all of humanity to once again worship Sinistrals. If you so wish to disobey my commands, then only destruction awaits you. Well, aren't you the popular one, Cameron? So that's Doom Island. I've heard stories, but to see it with my own eyes, it's incredible. Go away! We aren't afraid of you! Xiao, you mustn't. What courage from a child, but it is easily shattered. How the heck is this guy hearing him? Behold the power of a Sinistral. Pew, 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 pew. Uh-oh. No! No! Why? Our beautiful Xiao. Our life. Our home. Gone. Daddy. What happened? How could you? You call this power? Destroying a small, defenseless town like this? Perhaps you're right. So you're the one who destroyed Raelk. The Sinistral of Destruction. I had thought you would be satisfied with the destruction of both Raelk and this miserable little town. But I can see that you require more proof of my power. Come to the top of the tower east of here. If you do, I may spare Larvania the fate that has befallen this pathetic excuse of a town. What? No, you can't destroy Larvia. Don't worry, Selena. We won't let that happen. Ha! Such foolish bravery. I look forward to our battle. Let's get going, Cam. There's nothing we can do for Shira right now. I don't understand. This shouldn't be happening. Daddy, the big island is moving south. Probably towards Farai continent. We can do nothing but pray for them now. We need to move quickly. Dead. Dead. I apologize, but all our stock has been completely destroyed. I just can't believe it. All of this hard work, over in seconds. How could anyone do this? They aren't supposed to be here. This is all wrong. Mom and Dad are really sad. I'm going to try and help them all I can. Well, that's a bummer. Kind of thought maybe they're going to let me, build my own town. Make my own kingdom, something like that. Nope. Recruit characters, send them to your village. Nope. Well, I knew Lily's infinite HP was too OP for any game, really. I'm going to say for this game, but really for any game. So we lost Lily, we lost Kane. Island Watchtower. It's too bad. Okay, so I'm not even moving, and these frogs are just going. I thought enemies weren't supposed to move unless I move. What's this say? One follows with no remorse. One runs away without fail. I don't think I can get into those mazes, but it looks like there's teleporters that will let me eventually get in there. What is going on? It's not safe here. You should leave. Sorry, but I have to stop anyone else from approaching Hyja. What? What the heck? So I'm not supposed to come here? I don't get it. I must have missed talking to somebody. Yeah, that's the only explanation I can think of, is I missed chatting with a character. So my progress is impeded. Or is it somebody in this town? Oh, they built little graves. Oh my gosh, if you come back here, they built little graves for the people. Jeez. That's dark. Stock been completed, sure, yes. Okay, so they don't say anything new. It's just them now. Let's go back to the first town. We'll just, 10x through all these battles. Let's go back to the first town. To the east. Beautiful. Okay, so I've already talked to that person. I've talked to this person already. Talk to that person. Talk to that person. Talk to her already. This is the guy who... Why must we suffer to such sinistrals? He was the one who was playing the knight. I already picked up Selena's stuff. Is there somebody at the inn that I missed? No. This guy says that the plays are on hold. I talked to the two people in the shop already. I've talked to everybody at this point. I must just be missing a trigger. Is it just me, or is her heal like twice as good as my heal? Okay. Heal up these two. And let's have Maxim heal Celine. Not Maxim, Maxim's descendant. Alright, so... Dude, what is going on? It's not safe here, you should leave. Sorry, but I have to stop anyone else from approaching Hyji. What the heck? And I can't enter this place. Do I need to get the frog to, like... Oh my gosh, I do. I have to get the frogs to... Because they're going to chase me. Nope. Gosh, just go this way. Nope. Oh, God. Come on. No. Get the frog over here. Oh, and then, nope. the frog over here. There we go. Okay. So that turns on the teleporters. So it doesn't matter if that guy is blocking the entrance. I don't need to go that way. Oh my gosh, these guys have so much HP. Oh no, and they cast spells, but Celine is immune to spells. Whoa, okay, that's cool. That is a big change from any other Lufia game. There's never been a character completely immune to magic. Guy is always super weak to magic, so Rudai is probably also going to be super weak to magic. Need a key for this? Yep. Do I want to fight all the enemies here? I guess I do, because I'm just going to heal before I fight the boss anyway. And levels are good. So both teleporters take us to the same place. It looks like. It seems. Both staircases appear to go to the same place as well. Look at all these boxes. Probably a teleporter under this box. Which I can't lift. In fact, I can't lift any of these. Well, we'll just bomb them then. Can't lift that one. There's a lever. Nice. Okay. Now I wonder if there's something under the rest of these boxes then. Oops. Enemy. He's coming for me. Second one. Second enemy. Excellent. Yeah, we're already starting to run her out of MP. Oh no. They do so much damage to everybody. These, whatever you call these things. Getting both of those guys up to a higher level is nice. It does seem like she heals more with her strong than we do. Staircase down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was a back attack. Heartbreak. Okay. Oops. Just dropped a bomb there. We are looking at running out of MP real soon. Found a regain. Okay, so that's like a revive. I'm very hesitant to trust any of these borders, just because that's what got me looking for that dragon egg forever. And this game is so new that there aren't really any strategy guides or anything like that out for it. Oh my gosh, guy is dead. I didn't even notice. Okay. Escape. Uh-oh. Santa's dead. Jeez. Oh my gosh. We are getting smoked by the random encounters. Slash the heavy encounter rate. But that's fine. Not a big deal. They're not losing out on much experience. And Cameron's already a couple levels ahead of everybody. And I think it was free to revive people. It appears he's died, revive him. It appears died, revive her. Okay. When they revive, do they revive with 1 HP? Okay. So then we'll just hit the inn. That's the problem with switching up characters after a certain point in the game. There was 30 gold. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do it again. Oh, God. Just wasted 30 gold. Game over. Not a big deal. Well, we're getting plenty of money. Let's save real quick here. 4 hours, 4 minutes. Okay. Let's give this dungeon another crack. Just rush our way over there. It would be nice to have a teleport to town spell. But, oh well. I do not have to do that puzzle again. And that confirms it. It doesn't matter which side you go on, because they both teleporters take you to the same spot. Heal, heal, heal. Okay. There's still a couple of boxes I hadn't blown up yet, so we'll blow them up real quick, although I do not expect there to be anything else under these boxes. Yeah. Okay. What's this say? These crates are heavy to lift, but try to give them a lift anyway. There might be a clue as to what's inside them. I bet the sound they make when you lift them is different. Okay. Huh. Timing puzzle. Perfect. 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 Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Like I said, I don't really trust these dark walls. You never know what's going to be under or behind them or whatever. Dodge that guy, apparently. 2 dark spots. A carpet. This room is a perfect mirror. The left side's the same as the right side. Except for this guy. Move! Nice. Mana potion. I think that's maximum MP. Yeah. With a character named Selena, I gotta imagine she's gonna be with us for the entire game. But she might not be. I'm not gonna use that mana potion yet. I'm gonna just hold on to it. I don't get what it means. If this room is a perfect mirror, then there should be a staircase right here. Just checking the bottom wall here. Just in case. Oh! Perfect mirror that way. Okay, okay. But before I take that secret staircase, does this one go anywhere? No. Okay. Let's head down. I don't know. Does that not seem like you don't want to step on the blue carpet? No, it doesn't matter. There's nothing hidden? Like step on all the squares or something? You know what? Again, just being extra snoopy here. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Over here, perhaps? No, no, no. No. Nothing. Nothing. Just hear the music loop there. Nothing. Huh. I want to read that, but I also don't want to fight this guy. Oh, man. Let's just fight him. Hopefully Rudai does not bite the dust here. Pretty close. It seems like he's always close to biting the dust, despite having a huge health pool. Whatever. Over, up, over, over, over. Oh my gosh, should I just write this down? Should I just... I'm gonna take a quick picture of this. Just in case that comes up. Save me the trouble of having to go back and forth. This is kind of suspicious. This big dark area that would be perfect to just walk through the wall at. Nope. Okay. Over. Up. Over. Up. Over. Up. Over. Oh! Nope. Okay. Over. Up. Up. Over. Up. No. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Am I reading this wrong? Up. I think that I'm just reading this wrong. Middle. Right. Right. Left. Right. Left. No, okay. I got it. It's not that bad. Did I take damage from those spikes? I didn't even take damage from those spikes. And nothing. Alright. I really want to check the walls here, but I knew it. In the end, it's worth it to kill these enemies because I really could use the experience. But I just want to check if there's... I don't want to have a walk, like a passable wall like I had before. And I also kind of feel like those ribbons that don't have anything are kind of suspicious. But whatever. Okay. It's another one of these rooms, huh? I don't know. There's something about this room. Is there... There's nothing. Okay, whatever. And there's the key. The island key. But I don't remember... I mean, there must have been, but I don't remember there being a locked door, but... No, there was. There was totally a locked door. It's just like way back there. Hopefully, there will be a healing tile. Healing tiles around the locked door. Oh, I should have healed up this before this fight. Nah, we're fine. Okay. Okay, let's bring him back up. Gotta do this again. Boom. Boom. Nope. Boom. There we go. Not so bad. Not so tough. Not a really challenging puzzle. Here's our locked door. And there are healing tiles. I feel like I want to fight one more lizard guy. Lizard guy group. Maybe there's one more on this side? Nope. Okay. So let's heal up, magic up, save, And it looks like it's time to go fight Gades. No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was Gades that's at the top of this tower, but level 20 and level 17 characters. I don't think... Oops. You cannot hit the L and R buttons to switch characters, which is kind of a bummer. But whatever. I am certain that Selena is a character from Lufia 2. But why would she still be alive hundreds of years later? I mean, it's a common name. It could be a different character. Class Mage. Title Actress. Fighter. Hero. Title Descendant. Descendant. Alright. Well, this is as good a time as any, I think, to go ahead and pause the action here. Next time, we'll hit the top of this tower. We'll see what's going on up there. And then I think we'll keep going. Hopefully, once I'm done with whatever's it's still in the tower, that guy downstairs will let us pass through the tower and on to the next city. But until next time, my friends, hopefully you're enjoying Lufia 5. I know I am. It really brings back a sense of nostalgia for a simpler time, systems and RPGs that are not quite complicated to the point where they become difficult to understand. And I don't know, this game, it just feels like it's flowing. So it's a real shame to have to stop here. But tune in next time, and we'll keep the progress. We'll keep pushing forward. So until then, friends, take care. Have a good one.